God by His hand is going to touch someone today. These people that are coming should follow that side so that. Are we ready to pray? Give me the sound, please. It is in seasons like this that God touches men. Wherever you are, now just put your gaze on me. Don't be distracted. Listen to what I have to say. It is in times like that God visits men. And God changes the lives of people by His power and by His hands. These are the seasons when the waters have been stirred. And the Bible says that at the same time the angel of God came and stirred the waters. And whosoever could dive in was cleansed. But there was a man that sat there for 38 years. But he could not receive when others were receiving. That is to say, you can be here and still miss out on what is about to happen. Because the fact you came is not the proof that you will receive. But the proof that you will receive is your connectivity to what is going on. So that when the angel of the Lord will come and begin to stir the waters and begin to find men to host dimensions, He will find you. So that just like Enoch, you can have your own testimony that you walk with God, and then you fulfill desire, you fulfill purpose. Because when the purpose is fulfilled, a man cannot categorically say that he has achieved something in time. What is your purpose? What is your vision? What is your ambition? All these things are captured in the realms of God. And the only way a man can align to what God is saying concerning him is when he comes to a place of prayer, where destiny is written. That is to say, what you become in life can only have reality in time when a man prays. So it is in the instrument of prayer that God begins to create men. God begins to structure men. God begins to show men direction and tell men where to go and where not to go. We are gathered today that we may invoke the Holy Ghost. And by means of this invocation, something will happen on our inside. If there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. You see, we are the generation that the world is looking for. The Bible said the earnest expectation of the creation is waiting for the manifestation of who? The sons of God. Now guess what? You are that. You are that generation that the world is looking for. But it is only by prayers that thing that God has said in a 30 past can be revealed in time. That is to say, it takes prayers to make a man what God has said in the heavens. Until a man can pray, a man cannot ascend to the realm of God. So when God speaks, God expects a man to dive into the mystery of knowledge, where that man can understand what He is saying per time and per season. My God. Are you ready to fly? This is a time of war. We are sending to a place where divine peace dwells. These are the mountains of Zion, the Mount Sinai. My God, in Jesus' name, we are going to pray. We have not gotten the key. This is not the key you used last time. Use that key. You see. We are going to pray now. And one thing we are going to pray is that God will give us wisdom. That's it. God will give us understanding. It takes wisdom for a man to articulate his life. Otherwise, you will be moving, you will run a race, but then you will discover that at the finish point, they will tell you, this was not the race you were supposed to run. Do you know what a marathon race is? A race where when one runs, he hands over the baton. But then your fathers have handed the baton to you, and they expect you to continue the race, but there are many that have run this race just to reach the finish point and to discover that the race they were running was not their race. Though they finished, but they finished on another man's race. And then when they take time, when they take all the time they spent on it, they will discover that they lived a life of misery. Because they could not articulate by wisdom what God was saying concerning their lives. So it takes the wisdom of God for a man to know what God is saying concerning his life. That because your friends are reading law does not mean that you read law. Because your friends are doing this does not mean that you do that. So it takes the wisdom of God for you to differentiate yourself and There's what we call the acts of those with covenants. The acts of covenant men. That is what I want to talk to you about as we use it to pray. The Bible spoke of Moses. Moses was in the wilderness, was in Egypt until the day the will of God located him. And when the will of God found Moses, the Bible said that Moses forsook everything. He left behind all the cucumbers, all the garlic, all the enjoyment in Egypt. Moses was a prince. He was living well. But then the fact that you are doing well does not mean that you are in the will of God. Oh my God. The fact that you are enjoying life does not mean that you are in the will of God. That is to say, there is a will of God for a man. So while Moses was in Egypt, he was not yet in the will of God. But the day the will of God visited him, Moses left all those things and for the first time, he could go to the wilderness, he could go to the mountains, and he didn't even care that place was not comfortable. But he was a man looking after something. He was searching something. He was trying to locate his will. He was trying to locate his purpose. And it came a day that Moses encountered the burning bush. And the Bible said when he told the bush, I was burning. All of a sudden, when Moses came down from the mountain, those that could look at him and mock him, they could no longer look at his face because of the glory that was revealed. That is to say, by the encounter of fire, Moses became fire himself. And what the Bible said in Hebrews, the Bible said he has made his angel spirits, but his ministers a flame of fire. That is to say, when a man encounters God, and when a man encounters the will of God, that man becomes a fire. Oh my God. I feel fire in my bones now. Are we ready to fly? We are about to ascend this morning. We are climbing the mountain of Mahanaim. We're going to pray shortly. But the reason why I'm giving you all these things is so that you can have a foundation to build. The Bible says when the foundation be destroyed, wherein will the righteous stand? You must have a foundation to climb. Just like Moses, he climbed the Mount Sinai. They climbed it until he reached the point where he could see God. And men began to see God in him. Can men see God in you? Can men look at you and say, because of you we will follow God. Because of you we will serve this God. Can men see God on you? Jesus was born, but for 30 years nobody knew him. All they knew him for was Jesus, son of the carpenter. But it came to a time when he left his father's house and then he joined to the wilderness. And after the encounter with the Holy Ghost, the Bible said in Matthew chapter 4 verse 14, he said that it might be fulfilled which was said of Isaiah the prophets, the land of Zebulun, the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. He said that they that sat in darkness have seen a great light. That is to say, for 30 years light did not come. But after that encounter, those that sat in darkness, all of a sudden, light came to them. Can you bring light to your family? Can you bring light to the world? This is the mountain of Zion, where we will climb and we will see God. Oh my God. Find a neighbor now. 7-7. Find your neighbor. 7-7. Form a circle. Find somebody to hold. My God. Find your neighbor. 7-7. Very quick. We want to pray now. We want to do spiritual business. My God. There is something that is coming upon 5 of you now. I hear the number 5 in the spirit. And the Lord is saying that He's bringing an oil for empowerment. Oh my God. There's an oil for empowerment. That in your family they have plagued you down with witchcraft. But no more will darkness prevail. No more will the hands of Satan prevail, because light has come. We are going to pray. And if I were you, I will pray like one that needs, oh my God, like one that needs something. Jesus. We are going to pray. You see, just like Jacob, the Bible said that Jacob slept, and then when he slept, he had a dream, increasing for him for now to fly. He had a dream, and then in that dream, angels were descending and ascending. But guess what? When Jacob woke up, he said, the Lord was in this place, and I did not know. Many of you are here now, but your spirit is not here. And just like Jacob, many of you might miss the reason why you are gathered today. But I pray that will not be the testimony of many. Don't take this gathering for granted. We have come to change destinies. We have come to our lives will change, lives will be altered. There is something that is going on in eternity, and God is looking for an excuse to bring it to time. And when God finds a man, God has a generation in view. Because when God sends a man because of a nation. And guess what? God has sent a man for you. And if you can tap into that reality, you will enter that place where God concocts elements and God creates new destinies. Lift up those hands to heaven now. While holding one, lift up one hand to heaven. My God. Is that a shout? In Jesus' name. Now we are going to pray now. We are going to pray now. Oh my God. You see, there was something that happened between Elijah and Elisha. And let me tell you what happened, because we will use that to pray. Elijah was a man of fire. And then it came to a time when Elijah was about to go back to the heavens. And then Elijah told Elisha that when you see me go, know that you have received what you asked for, because Elijah was asking Elijah for the double measure. And not that measure. That was what Elijah was asking for. And then Elijah told Elisha that the moment you see me go, change that song. The moment you see me go, know that you have it. And then when Elijah was journeying, all of a sudden, Elijah went up, and Elisha was able to see him. But then, so that the world can know that Elijah has received it, it came a time when Elijah was faced with war. And the Bible said that while Elijah was in the mountains, the Philistines, they came against him, and they surrounded the mountains round about. And then Gehazi, the servant of Elijah, came and said, Master, we are surrounded by soldiers. And then Elijah prayed. He said, Lord, open the eyes of my servant so that he can see. And what happened? When the Lord opened his eyes, what did he see? The servant saw fires, chariots of fires round about them. And it was then he believed that day that was for them is greater than they that was against them. I don't know how small you think you are. There is another measure that you carry, that no matter what come against you, you can never fail. Holy Ghost, another 1,000